I don't know. I have a letter right here. It says birds are real.
Signed by DJ.
Signed by DJ.
It's signed by DJ? Can I have that?
Yeah.
What do you do? That's definitely...
There you go, hands down.
I see the key is you just get DJ to sign a piece of paper and then you write birds are real on it.
Exactly.
See, DJ signed that.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you definitely... I thought I saw it. What did you put on here?
I didn't write anything.
Yeah, you
What
did.
are you talking about?
You for sure
We
did.
have video evidence.
This is an
that he didn't
NFT
write
now. It's
anything.
mine.
Fuck, got us.
We've been bamboozled.
Outplayed and outsmarted, sir.
I know. I didn't start the captions.
Right. Goodbye, Sarah. Look what you did to her.
just pause and then...
Terrible. But yeah, we are Not Great RPG. We are here once again for the Lost Kings of Adoris. We're going to go around the table in a minute once Sarah gets back.
I'm gonna eat that.
That's fine. Yeah. And then we'll have a brief recap and we'll pick up where we left off last week on a bit of a cliffhanger. Which will be great.
I'm drawing like Marcus. Haha. Take that. You don't know me. Look what you did to her.
It's my fault.
No, take your sweet time. I'm not waiting.
I thought that was Midna. I did not think that was the door.
Oh, the little
Yeah,
noise.
the squeak. It is Midna.
I'm Sarah, and I'll be playing Dandelion.
I'm Paul, and I play the young master Rin.
I'm Autumn, and I play Twig.
I'm Mike, and I play Mr. Pigeon.
I'm not Lawrence. I play Shay.
She's coming around. Hi. And I'm also not Lawrence. I'm Don, DM for this campaign. Hi. So let me read last week's recap to rekindle embers within. You guys make your way out of the dungeon after Theodore, who you guys call Teddy, the man that you guys met while breaking into the prison. He informs you guys that he has rescued his brother and dispatched the other guards.
She's just
Right.
walking. She was out there too, walking around, just screaming.
Yeah.
You guys lead them back out of the prison. I know. Into the sewers. You guys speak briefly about the Thieves Guild beneath. Oh my god! What did you want?
No recaps, Father.
Screech! Sarah, can you give me one of the blankets from over there? So I can let her sit on it.
Right?
There should be one in the corner under that.
Do you want to steal the chair one?
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't sit.
Come here. Come here.
Go. He's giving you a bed. There you go. Good Lord, don't forget she's back there and step on her in an hour.
We're used to cats being underfoot.
Good. Much better.
Yes, for now. She's thinking about it. Yeah, he tells you about the Thieves Guild beneath the Sag and Dragon Tavern in the Wharf, which there's an entrance in the sewers and an offshoot tunnel. He tells you guys that not anyone is allowed in, but you'd need an introduction or coin in order to gain access, but even he does not have access to some of the lower levels of the Thieves Guild. You guys make your way back to the surface. You find the Wanderer awaiting your return with his funeral carriage. You guys get in the back. Marcus gets in the coffin, and Ren just creaks that closed. Dandelion sits on top of it. Marcus takes a little nap. And you guys make your way through the city as rain falls outside. You get back to the Last Lantern. You go inside. Before you do, the Wanderer says that he's available to move you guys through the city if you need be to avoid detection. Shay asks for an extra outfit that he was wearing, that his people wear, as well as one of his masks, and he tells you guys that he'll make you all the creepy plague doctor masks. You guys thank him and head into the tavern. You find Scarlet. She leads you down into the basement. Marcus asks about her fey-like appearance and points at the small 1-foot floating dandelion, and she says that she knows she has seen Dandelion's tiny form and that she'll talk to them all later. After you take care of the city, she rushes off to get you guys some food. Arthur greets you guys, being the only person in here aside from the cloaked figures that are pointing at Marcus and whispering. They rush over and grab at his arms, and Ren puts his hands on his blade, and they whisper, "He who sits upon the rack while looking at Marcus, and fated companions while looking at everybody else." And Ren's like, "The fuck is going on here? Don't do this." And like, who are you?
Not like this.
Don't touch me. And Shay tells you guys that they are worshippers of Ilmater and that the oldest member of the party is Werner. Werner introduces himself, apologizes for the interruption, tells you guys that a story, a prophecy of sorts, appears to be coming true. The story regards the fate of this city and of his people, worshippers of Ilmater, that have been unable to freely worship their god since the days of old, when the gods of Greymore were switched to Tormentir, pushing Ilmater out. The story tells of a caged soldier that returns home after being trapped, and those that traveled with him would be effectively the warriors that would save the city and its people. He tells the party that he must retrieve the document that spells out these details, that it's hidden and buried away, and they yeet themselves out of the tavern to go get it. You guys talk about what will happen next. Arthur says that Captain Emmerich is going to basically convince many of the soldiers that already believe in Marcus Shaw III and believe in the Shaw bloodline and believe that what was done was treasonous. Can we not scratch the wood? Hey! Knock it off. Marcus, being a Shaw, will help convince them to revolt against the crown and against Jondar's grip on it. Marcus tells everyone that Jondar offered to have Marcus join him and rule Fjordan along him as its holy warrior. He knows that the Shaw bloodline offers much more worth within the city, and when Marcus refused, he knew that he had to be put to death in front of the city in order to tighten his grip around the kingdom. Ren then tells Marcus about his meeting/date with Jondar and about the moon beam that cascaded down on him. Mr. Pigeon pulls out a small seed and pushes it across the table. The party asks where they got it, and Twig says that they broke into Jondar's office a few nights ago, and Mr. Pigeon looks really sad at that. And also pulls out a drawing of a rune that matches closely with... Hi. Can I help you? That matches with the School of Magic for Moonbeam. Marcus takes the seed, asks Shantae to bless it, and it blooms into a small white flower, which he recognizes as a moonflower. Ren also realizes that the spell Moonbeam uses a moonseed or moonflower seeds in its casting, which are consumed. Ren tells the group that the reason this spell was cast on him was because Jondar thought someone was hiding, somebody named Ren. You guys go back and forth for a bit about Ren versus Ren, and how that's confusing, including to Jondar, and that the names were similar, and he assumed that she was throwing it in his face. Arthur tells you guys that they have someone in the church that's working with them, Frederick, that has brought Jondar there on occasion to do rites of passage for dying soldiers returning from the war from the north. He tells them that the plan is for them confronting him while the rest of the military loyal to the Shaw name sieges the castle, and that Captain Emmerich is going to go with you guys. And he's also going to find out when more soldiers are being brought in, so that way you guys can confront him in the church. Marcus points out that there needs to be a signal for when Jondar's there, so the rest of the army knows to move into the castle. Arthur then says that he's going to go check on Scarlet and goes upstairs. Twig then reveals to the party that Jondar has a flower and that he's been eating souls and that she saw it happen. The rest of the group looks at her in confusion, and she tells them that she didn't understand what it meant or if it was real until now, and that she had a vision, a dream, where she watched Jondar walk up to the soldiers and heal them before stabbing them with a shadowy blade and weave their life essence into a false flower around his neck.
It's just what you do.
Yeah, you know? It's the best thing to do. It's the right thing. The party asks how this is possible, and Twig says she does not know. It's likely from Lathander's gifts, the same as the moonflower that burned the man in the prison, that she saw Mr. Pigeon go down, got really angry, and suddenly the man was on fire in moonlight. After tracing her tattoos in the air. Marcus tells the party that Jondar has likely gone rogue, that he no longer aligns himself with the Black Flowers, and in his words, that he is his own. He points out that Ren's detecting necromancy in the flowers likely alludes to this, the draining of these souls into the flower to grant long life. Just like Twig's queen, though Twig tells her that her queen would not have done that. Ren realizes from his readings he knows that as a soul passes on, it can be stored in objects or absorbed by them. Marcus wonders how this vision came to be, and if it could be triggered. You guys talk about possibly making tea out of the flower or grinding it up and doing other unspeakable things with it. Marcus licks it. Tastes like a battery. It's really, really bad. Marcus asks Ren what magics might have been used to transport Twig there, and Ren's like, I don't know, dreams? No clue. But you guess, based on a ritual that your people did, which used plant matter in its communication, and vision triggered by it, that maybe the flower has been used. And asked Twig if she was playing with the flowers before bed, and this might have caused her to have this vision. Twig does not wish to brew the petal into tea because she needs to cleanse it in his temple, the one that moves within the Feywild. The party, you guys point out that it rained a lot in Southport, the inn with Dristan, and now here in Greymore, that it rained a lot in Kenmare, according to Arthur, and if that was the case, why were they importing water? Marcus wonders if they were importing Feywater there, and possibly Briarwood, which Ren agrees that it's likely Kenmare and Briarwood were importing Feywater, and they would ask Arthur later when he came back. They asked Twig if her homeland was known for storms, and she says there were storms, but not to a degree that would be, like, concerning. Marcus wonders about the reach of the Black Flowers, the role of the Iron Crown, the collection of magical items, like the blades that Mr. Pigeon's family that he's searching for, made of a special metal with a metal process, the visage of Shantea from his own home, many of the other items they've seen, and other relics. You guys know that items that are not relics or special enough are marked with the symbol of the Iron Crown, resold around Adoris. Marcus asks Mr. Pigeon if he's ever fought a black flower, tells him no, and points to his neck again, reminding that he was a very young age when he was killed. Marcus asks Rin if the people of Valinor hide anything, and Rin says no, but his eyes say yes. You guys speak about the Flame-Eyed One, a demon that supposedly marched through the city and made her way to the castle before vanishing without a trace. Marcus remembers this story being told to him by his father, as well as the Well in Lakemount. Ren says that he has also been told stories not like this, but similar in nature, and that there is likely some truth to all of these stories, but they've likely been embellished over time, and Marcus agrees. Marcus tells Ren about a gold dragon named Hala the Shining that attacked the town, desperate to get its child back, which had been stolen by an evil wizard, Galith Sarkhan. Marcus Shaw III bartered for peace with Hala as the dragon ate the wizard. He was given the coin as a sign of their friendship, and that was the coin that Marcus gave to Rin. And Marcus believes this town was Kenmare, and that is its fate. Marcus asks Rin if he knows anything about dragons, and Rin says no. But Rin says he is going to go find that dragon someday in the King's Bluff mountain range at some point and beat it up. Twig tells the group that her people were also attacked by a dragon, Mirath, an ice breather, before they fled their island home. You guys are talking. The worshippers of Ilmater come back in, holding a dirty scroll, themselves also covered in dirt and dust. They kneel in front of you. Warner holds out the scroll. You guys pass it around a bunch, and then Marcus grabs it and begins to read. And if you'd like to read it again.
Oh God, no, not me.
Whoa.
Mr. Pigeon? Yeah, it's a lot.
I'll read.
Spooky voice or not spooky voice?
Not spooky.
All right. Oh, God. I've defined that one.
Yeah, yeah.
The other one's just
naturally.
in
I mean,
there.
you can do spooky, if that's easier for you. Having just woken up.
No.
Haven't shaken off the cobwebs yet.
Right. Beneath the place where knowledge lies, deep below clouded starry skies, here sits the broken lord, shattered, crushed, bound with cord and engulfed in dust. He who sits upon the rack may light a candle in the dark to rekindle the embers within the flame-eyed one's forgotten sin. Should he return to storm-filled skies, flanked by those who hailed his cries, companions chosen by chance or fate, shall together open up the gate. I thought that said small. To those who enter, faith is tested. Stand together, your will unbested. These painful steps to turn the tides. Endure this pain, cast doubt aside. Stand and fight this flame bereaves, where light and darkness interweaves. Release her flame upon this land, a treasure of trove of treasures close at hand. Cloaked in shadow, our kingdom sits, consumed by souls who are unfit. Use these gifts found deep beneath to remove the head while city sleeps. He who sits upon the rack may light a candle in the dark to rekindle the embers within the flame-eyed one's forgotten sin.
And that's where we are picking up this week with Marcus having just read that off of the scroll that the worshippers of Ilmater have brought to you.
It's a poem?
Yeah. Something very much like that, for sure.
look recently written?
No.
Okay.
You said Werner. Did Arthur come back as well, or just Werner and the old?
Just Werner and the old people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna look at ye old Werner.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have this?
That has been passed down through my people.
Kept sacred?
Yes. Written by our leader.
Marcus, that kind of sounds like you.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that's why they grabbed my hands and said the he who sits upon the rack thing. Which is either good or bad. Talks about a trove of treasures. But it also talks about, well, cutting off the head.
Yes, the corruption within the city, I imagine.
Yes. Or literally John Dar.
Well, yes, in this instance. A physical head.
Yes.
But it does appear to be coming to pass. There were times I spoke with Shay before they went to rescue you that we had thought this might come to pass. Others like you that have passed through, but not, unfortunately, it was not the time. The soldier never returned.
It's a shame.
Our leader will be very pleased to know that this is happening now. And that we, hopefully, Ilmater willing, will be able to worship freely above ground again.
Yes, I hope so.
Interesting that it says the head would be removed at night. We were discussing that it would be the opportune moment when he is taking souls at night. It's a little disconcerting.
Are these instructions?
Not entirely certain. It is rumored that within the archives, somewhere there is an entrance to a vault of sorts that contains this flame-eyed one, along with the weapons that she used to make her way to the castle the first time.
First time?
Yes. So the story goes, she made her way through the city, through the armies of Fjordain, all the way to the castle, before vanishing after she got inside.
When was the second time?
There was only the one time. But I imagine these treasures that this speaks of will be extremely useful if they'd been used before.
Certainly.
You're certain there's a vault down there?
And if there is a vault, why would no one have opened it before?
I do not think many people know that it is there. It's been kept secret by my people for a long time.
For this reason?
Yes. We're not entirely certain of its location. But we know it is... the entrance is somewhere within the archives. We've, at the very least, figured that out from
Yes,
the beginning lines.
Beneath the place where knowledge lies.
Yes.
Certainly.
We have to go there.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Not tonight, though.
No,
No, I'm still in a lot of pain and very tired.
tonight for sleeping.
So, do you believe that we would need to go through the archives to get to the entrance, or...
I believe so.
Okay, so it's not found outside.
No. The
Archives are near the tombs, right?
yes. Used to be a church.
The tombs?
No, the archives itself.
Repurposed into archives.
Yes, when Ilmater was cast out of Greymore, and a Fjordain Tormentir were worshipped in his stead, this new chapel was built. That's why it is next to the tombs.
Certainly. Well, at least we know our friend the Wanderer is quite familiar with the layout of the tombs.
Sure, he wouldn't have a problem guiding us.
Yes.
Is this flame eyed one not scary?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Didn't. The story says she attacked the city, didn't it? Isn't that bad?
Not if the city was in a state like it is now. Right?
To put it plainly, Dandelion, we are also attacking the city. And there's a man fighting with a cat over there.
And
I
losing.
think he's losing. Right?
Do you want me to take her
Are
out?
you winning?
Oh, you're just kidding. Did you?
Yeah.
But yes, it does depend on why she was attacking the city. And it seems based on the story, she got to the castle and stopped.
Yes. We do not know what happened after that. It was rumored that she vanished.
When did that happen? Was that a long time ago?
Yes.
2 days ago.
Oh. Right before
Very
we got
old
here.
paper.
Several thousand years ago.
That's
Pardon me?
I think
Yes.
that's a lot of years.
How old's Ron?
I don't. Do you even know how old you are?
How old are you?
You're a child, right?
She did it. Look what you did to her, dude.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Do you know how old you are?
No.
Like a guess. Just how many sunrises have you seen?
At least one.
I think
Low end.
7? 8? 1,000?
I've seen at least some.
It's a good start.
That's good.
But I haven't gotten any bigger. Well, besides the one time.
So you
But
stayed this is your normal size, right? So
I think I thought everything else got smaller,
no.
but I got bigger. Now I'm small again. But this is normal. This is, I think,
Okay.
probably. I haven't been back, so I really don't know.
Were you
But-
hit in the head really hard?
No,
Do you remember? Are you sure?
I don't think so.
So I'm going to look at Marcus. Doesn't it seem a little odd to be using demon weapons to assault the city?
I mean, she was called a demon, Certain people can be vilified.
I guess.
My father was vilified.
Was he called a demon?
No, he was called a treacherous bastard.
Oh,
That doesn't roll
That
off the
sounds-
tongue like demon.
No,
sounds different.
they probably needed a better acronym.
Acronym.
Yeah. TB doesn't sound good.
No, it really doesn't.
Think you're immune, you bastard.
I mean, yeah, no, she could also 100% be an actual demon. And if she is, then yeah, we probably don't just like pick the things up and go like, hooray.
are demons always bad? What if they're not?
I mean,
Maybe she's a good demon.
How many demons have you met?
true.
I've met no demons.
Okay.
Has anyone
Again-
here met a demon?
Anyone?
Not that I recall.
Demons? Demons? Demons?
So we don't know.
No.
Look at the cloaked people. Demons!
No, we've not.
How do you feel about him?
I mean, not a fan.
Alright. Pretty lukewarm response here from the general populace.
You could offer them some of that herb you were using in the church.
Absolutely not. That's for me.
I think
Might be
maybe
a
I'd
good
like to meet
bargaining chip
A demon.
Yeah.
For what?
for the weapons.
Think they're
Shit.
like misunderstood creatures?
Not the halfling
Like bears
stuff.
for the young master.
I'm sorry? I didn't hear you.
You mean owl?
Bears?
Fuck them.
Not a fan.
The one thing all of Paul's characters have in common.
How about bears in no format? Thanks.
I feel personally attacked. Well, I mean, I'll at least be able to see whether or not she's a demon. I can do that.
We're assuming that there even is this vault below the archives.
Certainly.
Do we know how old this is?
Old.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Carbon Date.
It
I'm
is
gonna look at it.
also several thousand years old.
Hold on.
That's really old.
Hold
What
on.
the fuck did they keep that in?
Because you said the leader penned that.
I did.
And he said, our leader will be very happy to hear this.
He did.
Who's your
Oh.
leader?
I guess it's Ilmater?
His name is Magnus Barnes,
Where is he?
with the
Barnes and
Wanderer.
We are going to the archive.
Damn it! Is there a Starbucks there? The flame-eyed one! It's hot coffee, you genius! Oh, I gotta go now. I don't need to sleep.
Wait, who they said the leader was?
Magnus
Magnus
Barnes.
And who was that?
Our leader.
Got it.
That's the only answer.
I'm not out of spell slots. I just want you to know.
Good old Maggie Barnes.
Yes, but where
He's
can he
staying
be
with the
found?
Wanderer.
Staying with the Wanderer.
Yes.
Is he the Wanderer?
No.
Insight check, please.
Is he in the Wanderer?
Is he?
He's the Wanderer in him.
Oh, it's bad.
Leader
It's bad.
of
Are they just called the followers of Ilmata?
Ilmater.
Ilmater. I spelled it wrong.
Hey,
How do you spell it?
Ilmata.
Ilmater.
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, he seems genuine.
Seems genuine. Okay.
How do you spell it?
All right.
ILMATER.
It's not even close.
So he wrote that,
Yes.
and he's still kicking.
Uh,
Does he look rough?
I mean, we can speak with him.
Like in
Please.
prayer?
He is not alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Hmm.
How do you speak with him then?
There is a ritual.
Do you do it or does the Wanderer do it?
We do. It's a spell of sorts.
I don't suppose he knows any more about this than you do.
Our leader might a bit. Yes.
We talk to Magnus?
Of course.
Should probably rest first, but that would be a good place to start. And
Oh.
then the archives.
Mm-hmm.
Dandelion's gonna try and figure out how old this piece of paper is.
Okay.
She has no skills to do so.
Okay.
Because it falls apart in your hands.
Like ripping it and licking it.
But I will try.
Listen,
Sure.
it's
If
written on
that's-
make
hemp.
a-
It's durable.
Make a history check.
Disadvantage?
No.
Or no?
I would
No,
never.
just a history check.
Okay.
You're rolling paper.
It's probably not going to be good.
Aged.
I don't remember what Daniel
Need to hold on to this.
stat is.
I don't know if she's an in character, homie.
I don't think so.
Isn't that your dump stat as well? Like, you're just like, I don't need
I think
this.
strength is my dumb stat, but strength.
Dubstep.
That would have been hilarious if it wasn't, and you just beat the shit out of people wasp style. Just
I mean, strength is usually my dumb stat. It is,
Ooh.
but that's a flat 5.
Okay. You vaguely remember that Oberon had some old papers. That's about it. This looks kind of old.
I've seen old papers before.
Can I determine the type of paper?
Do a taste test.
I don't know that the process would have changed that much.
So
Paper.
it's
It's old.
so it's hemp. I'll need to hold on to this, guys. Safekeeping in the bag, of course. So
Magnus is with the Wanderer.
Yes.
Has Magnus always been with the Wanderer?
With the Wanderer and who came before the Wanderer, yes.
Predecessor.
Yes.
Interesting.
was he the settler?
Pioneer.
That's
Pilgrim.
before the settler.
Pilgrim. Yeah, no, I'm going backwards. I'm trying to find the first.
What's Magnus's last name? You said
Barnes.
Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's right there.
Agnes Bones.
I would have trusted that guy more. Maggie Bones. And not to be offensive, but how do you know that Magnus Barnes is who he says he is? Oh, fuck. I gotta go!
Now that we've left him with that crisis of faith, I think it's best to leave.
Similar to this story, his identity, his location has been passed down through our people as well.
Certainly.
There were people that at one point knew him. I suppose it is possible.
And who was he when he lived?
Uh,
Just a priest, or
yes, the leader of our church.
at the time when this happened?
Yes. And it's supposedly shortly after he wrote this.
So he would have first-hand witnessed the destruction.
Yes.
So Ilmater didn't protect the city, or did Ilmater?
Ilmater is not a deity of protection. He is a deity of perseverance. He would have perceived it as a trial, something that the people needed to have suffered through to learn from.
This is your trial.
Interesting.
Hmm? It's kind of the whole, I think, beating of me for several days.
I see why they turned
It's
away
very
from
kind
him.
of him.
If that's how you're rewarded, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Pretty easy to pick new ones.
Which gods don't get me beaten?
Which ones
I'll
don't?
take two.
So you're not getting an Ilmater tattoo after
Right?
this?
I mean, 100%. I
If you had one, get it removed.
No. I want one now.
Sir, look, it's.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the guy. Can you hook him up?
Mine? My druids.
You know a guy.
Yeah, they stick and poke like herbal stuff, like old-fashioned.
There are people that do that sort of thing in the city, yes.
Yeah, stick
He
and pokers.
unveils his robe. He's just attacked completely.
Just teardrops.
You actually don't see any bare skin. It's just
Is there like the classic, like, mom in the heart?
Yeah.
and then there's Ilmater.
Ilmater.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yo, mommy, please.
Yes, there are people that do that sort of thing in the city, if that interests you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
after we do all that stuff, I can look into getting something to match.
Sick your modder tat.
Yeah, I can get something dope cooked up.
Collect them all, man.
Right?
But yes, tomorrow we can take you to meet him.
The tattoo artist? I mean, the stick and poke guy?
No,
Magnus.
Oh.
We'll also need to go into the archives. And you know where then the Wanderer lives? We were told that he lives in the tombs.
Yes.
We will probably need to speak with the Wanderer as well. Obviously, we're going to have to if he can do that.
Of course.
Well, he can pick us up.
True.
Yes, we will fetch for him in the morning.
Certainly. I think it is also important that we look around the tombs themselves.
Yes,
That is also a place where knowledge lies.
you're right. It is.
I know.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at
I'll never forget that.
Marcus, I'm gonna have to find you a disguise.
What now?
A disguise?
Who? I don't know these guys.
I'm going to turn into a small Marcus. Like this.
Yep.
Excuse me. Oh, it's very did you mimic the bleeding and the wounds?
Before Marcus.
Okay. Look! Happy Halloween, Marcus! Jesus Christ!
Trick or treat, bitch.
How are the doodle tattoos this
Yeah,
time?
right?
So
Are they better or worse?
they're better, but we established it's because she's smaller, so
Uh-huh.
like the resolution is.
Yeah, it's like if you
Or
take a
pixelated, we're at like 480 resolution now.
yeah, it's like when you take a pixture that's really pixelated and shrink it down, it gets easier.
like, those are
better.
Yeah, I'm looking at old Super Nintendo graphic, Marcus.
Yeah.
Pixelated.
Like unless you look very closely, it looks better
Yeah,
like, from
yeah,
a
yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, Shay was kind enough to give me a very large cloak. I can continue to use that. And I don't need to wear my plated greaves. I can just wear regular boots. Or I can just go back to not wearing my full armor. Try to minimize the noise I might make.
And the Wanderer will be able to move you. So the amount of time you
Oh
will
yes,
be seen,
the coffin. Very
Yes.
comfortable.
the amount of time all of you will be seen will be very minimal.
Fair. Are there places here that we can rest?
Yes, I believe all of your friends were given rooms, and there is one for you as well.
Yes, thank you.
These doors here.
A glug my suit.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sleep.
And they're gonna all stand and just kind of like bow at all of you.
I'll bow back at him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Warner.
Thank you. This trial will not be easy, but when it is done,
I'm used to rough things, Warner.
yes, I imagine so. But the city and these people will be better for it. And I assume by these treasures you will be rewarded in some way. With tools in which to do it.
Thieves' tools, I hope. I'm gonna
Yep,
go
that
to
tracks. That tracks for
I'm gonna
Marcus.
go right to bed as I just mutter that. Interesting.
Tell me you somehow have advantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, with full armor.
The holiest thieves' tools you've ever seen. Ilmater got my hand. Click.
It's called a metamaterial. Bend the light.
You really want to make a holy rogue now?
What do you mean? I already did.
It's true.
True.
I'm pretty sure I knew cleric spells.
True.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything or also going to bed?
Yeah, bed.
Okay.
Did I give the leaf back? I think I did.
What leaf?
Exactly. What leaf indeed.
Ooh.
Give it a
Oh,
good
the pedal.
bedtime lick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that leaf. The flower.
Same. It knocks you right out.
Sleepy time tea! Yeah, fresh chamomile.
Woo.
Yeah, so you guys get a long rest.
Yay.
So I did forget. I had inspiration.
Think about my cantrips to change.
There are Halloween, like, little
Portraits for the
profile
avatar?
Yeah.
I love that.
Mine has candy on it for Dandelion.
Candy lion.
Kill it.
Gotta go.
That's great. Candyline has. I don't. There's a candy pun for Voldemort. I just don't know it.
Yeah.
As I wake up and begin to pray and thanks and include Ilmater in my prayers now.
Cool.
Like, that sucked, but good looking out. But
Yeah. I didn't die.
I didn't die. I endured. It was a lot of beating. Maybe in the future.
So much.
We
Tone it down a little
reduced the beating. I nearly died several times.
I do need to say reduce.
Reduce!
Just one more beating.
Yeah, just one more. If anything.
Do you wake up in Ren's there?
I figured you were used to it at this point. So.
Just hand you the knuckles.
Yeah, I'm already wearing them. I'm enlarged.
I think since Dandelion's small, she can sleep with Shimmer. And just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Just
Oh, how like two cats will yin yang.
I was thinking more like a
hugging his neck.
like one of those like a body pillow or like a long like
Yeah.
one of those
Every
long
time
plush
she
toys.
exhales, she just squeezes and you see a little dragon tongue. I need that animated. Please, you.
No,
Damn it!
Come on.
no,
At the very least, draw.
Sleeping with Shimmer.
maybe.
There you go. We got her. She committed.
I didn't commit anything.
She said yes.
I heard it.
Look what you did to her.
Confirmed.
Anybody else doing anything when you wake up before you exit your rooms?
Returning to my usual appearance.
Prepping different spells. You
Very good.
Fuckler.
I want to go over to where Mr. Pigeon is, and I guess knock on the door.
I'd open it.
Yeah. The white stuff you put on your face. Can you put that in here?
I would point at you.
I'll point at Marcus's door.
Just hand you a little jar of it.
I will take it. Thank you. And bolt over to where I'm assuming Marcus is praying.
Uh-huh. Quietly in my room,
I won't interrupt
enjoying my moment of peace and respite.
for now.
7 hours later. Yeah, I mean, after, the classic, 10-15 minutes of prayer and whatnot, stretch, inspect my wounds.
Yeah, that's still, little
Stings.
still not great.
Mhm.
You feel mostly okay, but the wounds are still there for
Yeah,
sure.
and beginning to, scar and heal.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I would leave my armor in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ!
Marcus, I got this from Mr. Pigeon. I think you can put it in your hair.
Pigeon milk?
Is that what this is?
Yeah. What do you
Sure.
think? Twig makes him drink milk all the time. That's how he makes it.
I have no context to this.
I
feedback.
know! You think you got me! Uno reverse!
I was trying to get you at all.
I know. Yeah, that's pigeon milk.
I was thinking if you fucking said it. God damn it.
I think you can cover your hair with this, maybe?
How big is this jar? Because my hair goes down to my ass.
I would say probably not enough.
Yeah, I would have only given like a little side jar.
I don't... This might give me white streaks.
That might be different enough.
I still have very big tattoos and a face. I'm gonna dip a finger in and just boop you on the nose. With like a nice line on the tip. Ah! Thank you, Nana. I'll move this so you can go by.
I don't think she wants to. I think she
Okay.
wants to stand right there.
That's a good spot, man.
Has to.
Goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a little line down the edge of your nose. Who are you? Where's Dandelion?
This is a good disguise. You should use it.
You're right. I'm gonna draw a line on my nose. Nobody will ever be able to tell the difference.
Maybe Mr. Pigeon can help you.
That's a good call. I'm gonna go get breakfast. I'm very hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm pretty hungry. Though that was a lot of soup. I don't need to eat as much now.
True. Why are you small?
Oh,
Like, what happened?
I thought
Something
maybe.
run out?
No, I thought maybe it would be easier to sneak around if I was small, since we had to rescue you.
Certainly.
So
You just, like, will that into existence?
no, Rin and I went and talked to Oberon.
Where?
There's a lake outside of the city,
Yeah.
in that direction, and I'll point in the direction of the lake.
North?
I think it was west.
I thought it was southeast.
I don't know. I don't remember. Nick, where was the lake?
The lake was, if you're looking out of the city, it is to the east.
East.
Out of the city?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
I
you're
thought if this
What
was
if
the
I
city,
was
we went-
looking at the front gate of the city as if I was
It's to the
approaching?
west.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so
Left.
left.
Because you guys walked along the whole outside wall.
Hmm. So you went to a lake?
Mhm.
And you talked to Oberon.
Yeah.
Did you use Feywater?
No, I don't need Feywater. I just was able to talk to him.
Okay.
It has to be natural water. The
Oh.
bucket didn't work very well.
Because it was unnatural
It-
water?
It was
Oh, God!
it was a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Scientific term.
Yes. Go on.
Oh.
And not a lake or a pond or
I enjoy this.
So the water needs to still be in its original place.
probably like in the
Or
ground.
at least a natural place.
I think it's too easy to move a
Buckets
bucket.
are made from wood, and wood is therefore natural.
I think it's too easy to move.
So it needs to be steady and still.
Probably. I don't think I could do it in a river.
Sure.
I don't think
He
that
would wash away.
Yeah, that would be bad. Someone else might
Did
find
he
him.
fill the whole lake with his face?
No.
Just a small part of the lake.
That would have been pretty bad too. There were other people at the lake. I hope it wasn't the whole.
I'm in my room.
Oh, you weren't there. I don't think it was the whole lake. He seemed pretty small. I just saw his face.
He seemed small?
Just talking to him. Maybe I was big. I was big at the time.
Okay.
So maybe he. We talked to him at the lake.
And what did he say?
I asked him to make me normal sized.
Small.
This.
Okay.
There is a small problem with that.
Uh-huh.
He might not be able to make me big again
Okay.
permanently.
Okay. I've been back for like 8 hours. Okay.
It's fine.
Yes, it's fine. All right.
We'll have to go talk to him about it again at some point, but I thought it would be easier if I was small to sneak in than I had to carry.
Was it helpful?
It's pretty helpful.
What did you do?
I was able to fly.
What did you do with that?
I didn't get stuck in a trap.
Trap?
There was a trap.
Oh.
And I didn't get stuck in it.
Well, that's
I was
good.
able to fly. I also was able to fly above Shay when we were attacked.
Where were you attacked? You're counting, and I asked where. Oh, God. I should have stayed in prison.
It's fine.
You're choosing not to fetch anyone else for help.
Where?
No need to thank me. Kappa.
The fuck was that? Thank you, CMS. Why are there alerts?
I don't know, but that was hilarious.
Why did it talk?
That was great. Keep that.
Okay.
I
Thank you, CMS. I'll leave it. I guess.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's great.
I don't think.
I mean, I'll be honest. We do not have enough viewers right now for that to be problematic.
I mean.
And it's not on the recording. It's only on the live version.
Okay.
So it's fine.
That's great.
That's very odd. All right. Thank you, CMS.
Thank you.
Now we're back to the people. That's what we're about here. Where the fuck were you fighting?
When we went to rescue you, there were some guards.
Oh shit, CMS! Thank you for the tier 3 sub.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
You would have seen the guards on the way out because we walked the same route we walked in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
You would have seen like a pile of 6 of them in one hallway.
Also, you were there for the one fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. The death hallway. What a hallway.
You were probably pretty tired though, and it was kind of
Pat
dark.
you on the head.
Just sink a little bit each time you do that. Cause I'm flying. I can fly now too. I don't know if that.
You did say you could
Yeah,
fly.
I have wings.
Wings?
Yeah,
What do your wings look like?
I have like dragonfly wings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in charge of protecting a bug, Dom. Good. Good. Well,
Yes, that's true, CMS.
it's good that you can fly, and I'm sure we'll think of other wonderful things to use that for.
Oberon might be able to make me bigger again. It just.
Well, what do you want to be? Do you like being this?
This is what I've always been.
Does this feel more at home?
It definitely feels more at home.
Well, then why not stay?
If I don't look like everyone else, I'm supposed to be on a secret mission.
You tell everyone about your secret mission.
Not everyone.
Did you tell Werner?
No.
All right, well then there's one. Did you tell Scarlet?
No, I definitely didn't tell Scarlet.
Dandelion, that's very obvious. Scarlet!
You shouldn't tell her. What if she knows Oberon? What if she knows Titania? She might tell her.
I wasn't going to tell her. I was going to get breakfast. I'm very hungry. Scarlet!
So past Dandelion, you can see that there is a large spread of breakfast set up on the tables outside.
Thank you!
Well, you didn't tell me that I smelled breakfast.
Yes, you do smell
That's-
You
breakfast.
come floating out of the.
He's been at the
I
table.
for sure. You hear me say I
you
have
see
the
past
high ground
Dandelion.
and I just float.
Littlin, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Hope you're
Thank
doing
you.
well. Hello, Siren.
How does
Thank you
this
for the
work if
lift.
I cross my legs? You're very specific with everything else. Would I stay floating? Can I sit like a genie?
Yeah, I'll let you sit like a genie.
Would you only be like a foot off the ground though?
Good enough. Not on the ground.
Because you could step
Oh,
over
it's more
something
like
one leg
Dalzeen.
anyway, so it's not. Doesn't give you any more height.
But if you're sitting like a genie, would you need to like paddle your way along?
No, I just move, right?
No, you would have to paddle your
All
way.
right, I'll just
Yeah.
Did you have to scoot?
Yeah, you
Pull
need to
yourself.
scoot.
Oh, like one
Like
of those,
walking,
Like a
except
cat?
slightly off.
I'm
the
just gonna
ground.
kick my feet a little bit and Superman.
like one of those little plastic scooters in like elementary school gym class.
Oh my god. These fucking things. My poor fingers. So I'm slowly Supermaning towards.
I'm
Towards
gonna
the
walk
food.
past him and go get breakfast. I'm gonna turn him around.
This is fucked up. I don't.
gonna push him
As
the
you're
other
turning
way.
me, I don't consent
Yeah,
to
no,
this.
I'm pushing him the other way.
Shay, please.
I'm sorry, I need breakfast.
See reason. As I float towards my room.
I'm gonna go
I mean,
gather
you can
up.
control it.
I'm gonna go gather up all of the meat.
I see what you're doing. It's really fucked up.
Yeah. Are
Did
you
you
two
fetch-
making your way out
Yep.
too? Okay.
I'll go out for breakfast after I'm all make-upped
Yep.
up and back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you guys sit down to eat breakfast, you hear the door creak open and you hear footsteps come down, and you see Captain Emmerich walk down the stairs, and behind him is the figure that you recognize from the parade as Benjamin May, which I'll remind you of the description. He has shoulder-length blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, looks to be in his mid-30s. He has a groomed thin mustache. And he is dressed in full plate armor of the Kingdom of Fjordain.
Is he the waving man?
Yes, he is the waving man.
Nice.
And he walks down the stairs behind Captain Emmerich and just kind of looks around. And, man, look at this place. It's fucking crazy.
Hello.
Hi, Benjamin May.
Good morning, Captain Emmerich.
Good morning, Marcus. I heard you were alive last night,
Yes.
but obviously did not want to wake you.
Thank you. Thank you again for all of your assistance.
Of course.
Eternally grateful.
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
And why have you brought Mr. May here?
Well, he is going to be helping us in our assault. He'll be coming with. He is my ward, sort of. I was his captain until the whole
Certainly.
princess thing.
We heard that story.
Of course you did.
What story?
About Captain Emmerich. And Benjamin.
Benjamin May.
What story? And I need you to.
I remember the story. I want to make sure Dandelion was actually. Where did we hear that? I have it written down.
It was just from the
Barkeep,
creep.
I
The
think.
parade.
I thought it was from the creepy
it was from
people.
The creepy
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, it was from the. Yeah,
that's
that's
right. That man with the things. The really smiley man.
That's super helpful.
You remember the smiley man, right?
I know which one you're talking about,
Yeah.
yes.
He told us the story. That's why they had the parade.
Mm-hmm. Forgive me, I was beaten in the head a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Could you?
There was a parade. Do you remember the parade?
Yes, I waved at him.
So then you know.
I waved back. Waved at a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
He saved a princess.
That's right. From a fort to the north.
A fort to the north?
Mm-hmm.
But it was supposed. Captain Emmerich was supposed to be there.
Yes, he was sick. I was set in his place.
Who is this princess?
An elven princess from across the sea. She was so grateful to be going home. Like, oh my god. Elves. Sorry. No offense. Didn't even have to use holy protection. Paladin. I'm immune.
Gonna take my breakfast to my room. All of the meat.
Did you close your door?
Yeah, hell yeah.
fort to the north.
Yes,
Elven princess from across the sea.
that's right.
What was the princess's name?
Don't know.
Did you ask?
No. I did. Don't remember, though.
Where in the fort was she?
She's in the back. In a...
Is that a euphemism, Mr. May?
In the back.
She was in a cell. One of the larger towers.
And you stormed up there and got her?
Of course.
And were there many men defending this fort?
Oh, yes. Several.
Several.
Took out most of my men, but
How many men did you have?
we had 10.
Oh. 500. Lost like 3 at most.
400, yeah. They did,
Where's
do
the
quite a
princess
number.
now?
Oh, back home.
Wait, what?
In the castle, I'm assuming?
Across the sea.
Across the sea. I just got back a few days ago.
Oh.
You went overseas with her
Yes.
to visit the Elven Kingdom?
Well, visit, drop her off, yeah.
What is the name of the kingdom?
I've got it written somewhere.
Do you?
Yeah, of course. Just don't remember offhand. A lot of important names in my head, Holy Warrior. Kingdom of Fjordain.
Okay. Alright.
It's bad that I really like this character. This guy clearly fucks Marcus, okay? Unlike you.
Ooh.
You look terrible. You look really hurt. Captain Emmerich, don't we have any healers?
Can't you heal your paladin?
Oh, yes, of course. You're right. And he
Could
walks
you
over.
lay your hands on me?
I could. He walks over and starts rubbing your shoulders. I've got healing hands, and then I've got healing hands. And
Uh-huh.
he does cast lay on hands on you.
Very good.
But he does massage your shoulders for a while.
Ooh.
Strong, aren't you?
Very.
You're very small. I don't know what the fuck you are, but you're clearly into some weird shit. Am I right? This guy fucks. Yeah?
Jazzkins.
I don't know what's up with that, but I dig it. Like whatever weird vibe you've got going on.
Make him a balloon.
A balloon animal or just
Oh, yeah.
a balloon?
It's a dog. It's gotta be the easiest to do on the fly. I was also hit pretty hard in the head yesterday. So we'll go with the classic dog.
So we're gonna be fighting Jandar together, I suppose. So I've
Why
heard.
do you want to fight Jandar?
Well, I serve the king, and I don't very much like someone taking advantage of him.
You know he's taking advantage of the king.
Captain Emmerich's filled me in, yes. Didn't know it till recently.
Benjamin, I'm just kind of eating eggs.
Yes.
Do you know where he keeps his wine?
Can't say I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've only met him the one time. During the parade.
Okay.
That was the first time you met Jandar?
Yes. I don't really buy my own things anymore.
This guy's a rock star.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he's the commerce guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't deal with that. I just fight things.
The men that you fought at the fort,
Yes.
were they intense warriors?
Oh, yes.
What did they fight with?
Battle axes mostly, and large shields. A bunch of them as well.
Armored?
Yes. Leather with studs mostly, but still very hardy.
If I may ask, who do you worship?
Oh, Tormenteer, of course.
Nice.
Do you have a holy symbol?
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere. Oh! Holds up his shield. Right there.
It's on it.
I'm guessing he has one.
He
of the
does, yes.
symbols.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Is there anything important, distinct, like a falling star that we should know about?
No, it's just the holy symbol for Torm.
For Torm?
Torm as the silver gauntlet.
Yeah, so
you
he's got
want
the
that
gauntlet,
back.
yes. Got a cat.
Her name is Twig.
Oh, hello, Twig? Benjamin May. She doesn't talk? Benjamin May. It's my name. Oh, that's all right.
It's okay. She's particular about who she will engage with, especially those who she might see how they've interacted with her good friend, Mr. Pigeon.
Oh, yeah, I love that guy.
She loves him more.
It's understandable. Look at him. Look what he's doing right now. I don't even know what he's making.
Look at him!
What even is that?
I think it's a
The
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a dog.
No. I mean, dogs are alive. That's,
Balloon.
It's like a drawing.
Ah, right, of course.
But
It looks just like a dog. Does it... Can it speak?
Like thaumaturgia bark.
Love that. That's fantastic.
It's for you.
Oh, thank you very much. You do this often? You make more of these? Like to run into the church and fight Jandar with a handful of these? Really throw him off.
I don't think that would work.
That would surely grant a surprise round. What the fuck?
Do you know at all what Jandar is doing to the city? Or to the knights?
Captain Emmerich filled me in a little bit on what's happening. It's an abomination. Horrid.
And what did he fill you in on?
Well, that soldiers are being brought back to the church for some strange reason, but they're always dead by morning, last rites or something like that. But all the corruption, the king, pretty terrible.
He sounds pretty scary.
Oh, probably. But
Where you met him for the first time at the parade.
yes,
Why did he want to be at the parade? A man kept so secret and private.
well, that's part of the deal. Whenever we have big parades like this, all of the,
Nobles?
high ups, all the nobles, yes, all the heads of the different guilds and things within the city, they all have their own floats. It's good for morale.
I would like to begin ritual casting Detect Magic.
Sure.
I'm just gonna zip around this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Investigate.
That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we gotta fight him next few days, I think, and I'm sure we'll be fine. All of you got me and Captain Emmerich by your side.
Couldn't be safer.
Exactly.
Captain Emmerich is the one who taught you to fight?
Yes, for the most part.
Most part.
Yes, I fought a bit in my hometown.
Where are you from?
Oh, Greenridge.
Greenridge.
Yes. It's to the west.
I know.
Yeah,
How old does he look?
mid-30s.
Why did you come to the capital?
Oh, not really anything for me to do there.
Didn't want to be a miner.
No. Well, my father owns the mine, but I wasn't really interested in that.
Your father owns the mine at Greenridge.
Yes. So I came here and was put with Captain Emmerich, second in command. Apparently I excelled. And then the whole princess thing happened, and now I'm a captain.
You were made a captain because of that?
Well, yes, I defeated a whole fort. I saved all my men and a princess.
You said most of your men died.
No, not died. They were captured.
Captured?
Yes.
Do you think your friends?
This guy like just 1v50? Like what?
Do you think your friends would help us?
Probably. I assume those are most of, or at least some of the people that Captain Emmerich's gonna get to help.
Did you rescue your captured men?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Brought them all back.
I thought you meant in the fight most of his men were captured. They just gave him the princess
No,
and
no.
fucked off with his men?
No. Only, I mean, a few of them died, but Most of them survived.
Will they be fighting with you?
Sorry?
Will they be fighting with you?
I assume they'll be fighting with whoever goes after the rest of the castle. Captain Emmerich and I will be with you. Against John Dar.
With us?
Of course.
Why?
I'm a trained warrior. I'd like to be the one alongside all of you to save the city. Dedicated to the crown.
Certainly. Do you know the king himself very well?
Not really.
Have you met him or spoken with him?
I came to visit once or twice, but I didn't
Visit
really...
the barracks or
No, visit my father.
when you were still at Greenridge?
Yes,
So he came all the way out to Greenridge to visit.
with a bunch of his men.
Certainly. How... You said he looks like he's in his 30s?
Mm-hmm.
Is the soldier's garb different from like the guards wear?
Yeah, they all had like chain on. He has definitively plate on.
Okay.
Is your father a very wealthy man?
Yes, he owns the mine.
Yes. Yes, he does.
A lot of money.
Yes, he does. And has your family passed that mine down through generations?
Oh, of course.
Do you have any
Grandfather owned
siblings?
No, just me.
Who's going to work the mine then when your father passes?
I don't know. Someone, I'm sure. Maybe I'll go back someday, but didn't want to sit around and wait.
For him to die and me take over his business. Like his father before him.
Dandelion's gonna try and see if she can tell if this guy is being honest with us.
Sure.
Does
Roll an
my,
insight check.
does my detect magic resolve?
It does. You don't get any schools of magic from him or anything on him.
Not his holy symbol?
I don't. Would you get that from the holy symbol? I don't think so.
Not
Okay.
a magic item.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So no magical items, anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a normal dude.
6.
I mean, as far as you can tell, he's very confident in the way he speaks.
Marcus, I think he knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does. What is your father's name, Benjamin?
Oh, it's also Benjamin. I'm Benjamin May the 2nd.
The second.
Yes, but I go by Benjamin May.
He has a number in his name like you.
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna return from my room with an empty plate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up behind Ren and pull a piece of bacon out from behind my back and slap him in the cheek with it.
As I'm eating my eggs, I'm just gonna look up. Why?
That's all that's left.
What's wrong with you?
Hungry.
Like
Sit back down.
Hmm?
like that?
That's weird.
I'm familiar with lycanthropy.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You slap him with your meat?
From time to time.
All right, then, whatever you do in your own time, I suppose.
The young master's into that sort of thing.
Fair enough. I'm not here to judge. Harshly.
Unless you're into that sort. Captain Emmerich.
Yes.
Jondor has been at his position for some time.
Yes. "20-something years, I believe.
And you are certain that a handful of men, good men, are loyal to this cause?
I am confident. Your name was important here.
I suggest you begin to speak with them privately over the next few days. We have matters to attend to in preparation
I understand.
I imagine it will be 3 days before we are set.
All right. I'm going to put my ear to the floor and try to find out when more soldiers are coming back.
Thank you. There are no crusades currently out.
There are to the north. That front is always happening.
Are they fighting over Howe or Wolfwater still? Or?
Yes, that whole general area is still filled with those northern men.
Certainly.
Are you losing? And I'll look to Benjamin.
Not losing. We haven't lost really more ground. We haven't gained a lot back either. It goes back and forth a bit. We're strong, they're strong. Difficult.
It's like an arm wrestle.
Exactly.
But with death, not arms.
Benjamin, if you wouldn't mind fetching us some waters from upstairs.
Of course. Be right back, people. Walks out and walks up the stairs.
He seems nice.
I apologize for him, for his behavior. He is a bit rough around the edges, but he is a talented fighter, and he is a good person, and I trust him.
He seems smooth. Like his
Yes.
brain.
He is very confident. I apologize if he is a bit abrasive. It's not educated.
You don't say.
Isn't he a knight?
Yes.
They don't educate knights?
Well, he hasn't been a knight for that long. Only a few years.
The education usually comes first.
He's very talented.
He seems like he's probably pretty strong. He's pretty big.
Yes. But as he alluded to, he did not do much in Greenridge.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course, I am very thankful that you are all alive. I was a bit unsure how this would go.
Really?
It sounds like it went bad before. They said there have been other people.
I believed that you all would succeed, but there are many unknowns here. I could only get you part of the way there. But
You helped plenty.
I did my best. I did cause a distraction, but I'm not sure. I think it was after you had already made it back out.
What did you do?
We had a fire set. Some ruffians in the street paid. Minor, but enough to at least draw attention for a bit.
Do you know where in the castle John Doerr lives and where his office is?
He has an office in the castle itself, but he lives in a manor outside on the main street, and his office is on that same street on the other end. The manor is within the castle grounds, the office is not.
You said you know where it is, right?
Do you think you two could pay another visit? Potentially tonight.
What for?
Your friend. Not well educated. I fear what that implies about the education of his father. Incredibly wealthy man who trades in precious metals
Yes.
and other valuable things proffered by that mine. And John Doerr is the Duke of Commerce.
Yes. I suppose that could be problematic.
You would be looking for information on Benjamin May Sr. I would like to know whether or not John Doerr knows him intimately or whether or not John Doe is, by chance, holding Benjamin Jr. as sort of blackmail.
Would I have, from the time I spent in his office, would I think that that's something I could find out by going back?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, did he keep like ledgers and journals? And
Yeah,
then
like
have,
when I was going
bookcases
through,
and
I only
shit?
went through like a couple of drawers, and
Yeah,
then there was
were
a disturbance. But
there were also bookshelves full of like different ledgers and things. So
Okay.
you do know that that someone was alerted the last time, but you assume that you might be able to find something. You would just have to be quick about it.
Okay.
Had you guys said that someone was alerted last time?
I don't think they did.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Mm-mm.
Only if you two think it is safe. But I fear what could happen. Should this Benjamin not be the most tightly lipped individual?
He was
Helen.
pretty loud.
Should he tell his father? 3 days is sufficient time for a letter to be sent to Greenridge.
I will make sure he doesn't say anything, though I don't believe he talks to his father much anyway.
No?
No,
Interesting.
they weren't that close, from what he's told me.
Strange. Has he ever said why? Or talked about his father's personality? What he's
father.
like?
Shrewd businessman,
Okay.
busy with business.
Yes.
Less time to keep an eye on
Not
him.
attentive.
Yes.
Is there typically a courier that leaves the city?
Yes, of course.
Could keep an eye out for one in case.
Certainly. A good idea as well. The worst thing that could happen is John Dar discovering our plan.
I could go keep an eye out.
I was gonna recommend Shay, since
What would you keep an eye out for, Dandelion?
Someone with a letter.
There you go.
and
Okay.
that's why.
Yep. Any other volunteers at the table?
That sounds great.
That was pretty foolproof to me. There's a lot of meat at this table. I'm very busy.
There's no meat left.
No,
on this
he
table,
ate it all.
actually.
Shay, would you be able to?
To keep an eye on.
I guess there's only one. Is there only one exit and entrance to the city?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are there roads that split as you exit? Like, is there? Because there would be different roads to different.
Yeah,
Is
it
it easier
opens up into a large area and then
Is it
splits out.
easier to watch John Dar's office for a courier leaving?
Possibly. Assuming there's no way out of that office without going through the front door.
Certainly.
I would guess that there is.
Certainly.
Most likely.
There might also then be a way to leave the city that is not the front gate.
There is.
I was able to fly over the walls.
There is a gate in the wharf as well, but it is not used by normal people.
Have we seen Eric Kokra? Do we know of Birdmail?
Would that be? I guess would the wharf be shorter to Greenridge than the south
They
gate?
fly?
Yes.
They do fly.
Okay,
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's on the far western side of the city.
gotcha.
So yeah, absolutely.
That
it
would probably be
closer.
the
Yeah, not by that much, but yes, absolutely.
But you know, if you're gonna walk a long way,
Yeah, for sure. And if you're not trying to go out the main gate either.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could always check and see if our friends that we made last evening could keep an eye out. I imagine there's more of them.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
I would say you have seen at least one. To be aware of what they are. Certainly not frequently.
Sure. Like just in a city, like strolling around, just like
Yeah.
normal humanoid stuff.
Yep.
Eating seed.
Hasn't heard any
Normal
language,
humanoid shit.
so just
In
balls.
like a
Yeah, just like a
coffee
fucking
cup.
to-go cup.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh man, this. Freljord runs on Duncan, right?
It did make ice cream. It's true.
Ooh. That exists now. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you guys are sitting. Benjamin walks back down with a tray of waters, sets it down. Here we are, gents, ladies,
Thank you.
cat.
Who's the other lady if she's cat?
All right.
I question the process.
Don't ask.
What are we talking about?
How thirsty I am, and I just drink.
Good man.
You're coming onto it.
I'm just so thirsty.
Glad you're back.
Marcus, stop projecting, and then I. Fucking MILF hunter can't get any MILFs.
As you know. You don't know where I've been.
I know you've been to prison. There aren't any MILFs there.
That's what you think.
It's only DILFs.
Dudes, I'd like to
Sometimes I
fight.
gotta diversify. Trying to build a militia. Oh, Benjamin.
Yes. Benjamin May.
How
Why do
big
you-
is his grin?
It's
Is it
pretty
shit
much-
eating?
Yeah.
Why do you go by just Benjamin May instead of Junior or the second?
It's easier for people to remember. I'm my own man.
And do you keep in touch with your father?
A bit. I send him a letter every so often, but not frequently. Haven't in 2 years.
Oh.
Sounds like a long time.
Ah.
Should write him a letter.
I suppose. Check in.
You know, say hi. How's it going? What's up?
What's up, Dad?
You learn any new magic? You know, I don't. Is your father also a holy man?
No.
All right, how's
Unholy man?
how's the godless life? You know,
Heathen.
pepper it in. The
I mean,
insults.
he enjoys it.
The godless life?
Or the insults.
Suppose so. He's a very wealthy man.
That's a good point.
Benjamin, what's your mother's name?
Benjamin.
The third.
Make it as confusing as possible. Is your family tree like a bush instead of a tree? Or
Really interweaves there.
what are we looking at here? Let me pull out a chalkboard. Draw it for me.
No, my mother's name is Emmeline. Wonderful woman.
Have you written her recently? You know,
More frequently than him, yes.
they live together? Is it
Yeah.
so I just make him sad?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think he reads them that often. He hasn't answered, so.
Oh,
Father doesn't answer your letters?
No, he's very busy.
And your mother does answer when you write her?
She does, yes.
That's kind of sad.
just write letters and ask for money.
I don't need to now.
What does your mother tell you of how things are going back in Greenridge?
Very well. Business is booming and all that. She doesn't talk about it that much, though.
What does she talk about then?
Just things that she's done, things that she's seen.
Like?
She goes to shows and things of that nature.
What kind of shows?
Performances.
Like?
Entertainers. Like those two. But more, you know.
Why would you assume those two?
I mean, look at him.
I mean, obviously him.
Your mother goes to these shows alone?
Yes, my father's very busy.
I would have to go to Greenwich. This plan's not working, guys. I'm sorry.
Marcus, you're gonna be 0 for 2. Stop.
I gotta reunite the family.
Can you write that down?
Marcus's quest for Emmeline.
Are you writing that down?
Whoa! Don't look at my notes. That's rude.
Yeah, whoa. Calm down,
Benjamin's
Sarah.
hot
Jeez.
mom.
Benny's mom.
Right?
Got it going on.
Did your mother also grow up in Greenridge?
She did, yes.
Do you know much of her family?
No, don't see them really.
Do you know your mother's family name then?
Got it written down somewhere. Suppose I could get one of the letters.
Yes. That would be incredibly helpful.
Of course.
Could you do that now, please?
It'll take me a while.
Certainly.
What?
Several hours at least.
Yes.
It's a lot of people in the streets.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
true.
say hi and interact with them.
Yes.
Very charismatic, charming man you are.
Thank you.
But be careful who you hang around with, you know?
Well, I'm immune. I'm a paladin, so it's fine.
I wasn't talking
good to
about.
know.
I wasn't talking about the theater district. No.
Just generally.
Okay.
There's a lot of people out there.
I'm immune.
I know. You okay?
Of course.
He has syphilis and it's gone to his brain. No!
Does he have any holes in his
He's not
face?
actually a paladin.
Yeah, right. I have to ask, do you have a favorite spell?
Not particularly. Usually just the smites. Oh, and the healing ones are helpful. Time to time,
You don't
but
need to use those.
smites are great.
Smites are great, you're right. It's a good platform to run on in the future. If you ever get into politics. After your career as a knight.
Let's fucking
Oh, I
get
suppose
him
that's true.
Smites are right.
It's, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah,
Anybody
make sure
have
you
paper?
Write that down.
I'll rip
Somebody
him.
write that down.
I'll give him parchment.
Thank you. A quill, if you.
Oh no, I can't give you my quill.
All right.
It'll detonate.
I could give you some of my blood. I'm still bleeding.
That'll work. Does anyone have a feather?
No, just use your finger.
Actually,
Sure.
I might have a feather.
I'm gonna just lean my tax over.
I have a gilded feather.
Smites are right.
Can he write?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
I got
Is
a test.
Is it spelled correctly?
Yeah.
Can I see through the?
Smiths are reety.
Yeah, they're pretty simple words, so yeah. Holds that up. Thank you.
No problem.
Do you want your, No, I can't give you the parchment.
No,
back.
you can't. You need it to remember.
That's right.
Just don't show that to anybody,
Correct. Don't show that to anybody.
because it's written in blood. That's a little weird.
They wouldn't question it. I'm a paladin.
Benjamin.
Has he been smiling this whole time?
Absolutely.
I would like to discreetly use the wand of smiles on him and see if anything changes.
Sure. What is it?
His face just twists upside down.
On itself.
I would say
Yeah, right?
charisma.
Charisma.
Oh yeah, dude, the paladin's gonna suck at that.
That's a 15.
Okay.
You have 2 more
We'll do
charges.
it again.
Clearly pointing the wand at him.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
18.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
Under the table.
Ooh, you gotta roll.
The natural 20.
He
Only
got
gotten
better and better
Uh-huh.
and better at
He
it.
was just like, I don't think you
Is he
understand.
smiling more though?
Equally as much.
Does Dandelion start
Just over there.
smiling on the natural 20?
No.
Does that charisma reflect?
I was hoping it would turn into the wand of frowns, but it didn't. Or wand of scowls.
Why do you want that?
Remember to bring that letter back from your mother.
Of course. I'll have it by dinner.
Thank you.
Of
We'll
course.
see you then.
Let's go for lunch, actually.
Lunch sounds a little early. We have some other things to attend to. How about dinner?
Dinner it is.
Thank you.
Maybe dessert. We'll see how the night goes.
Yes.
All right. Well, good luck to all of you.
You as well, Benjamin.
Love that guy. Leaves.
He loves you too.
I know. Benjamin May. And he heads up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna look at Captain Emmerich. You sure?
Yes.
He's not very good at remembering.
No, I know, and that's the fear.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't remember the conversation.
Good. I mean, I guess it makes him incredibly invaluable as a source of information for someone who can't be interrogated.
I don't remember.
Yeah. You beat him all you want, he'll tell you nothing. Damn!
I understand he is a bit off-putting. He deserves a chance to prove himself.
He seems
I
very nice.
Tried to be a sort of father figure for him. Believe it or not, he was far worse when I got him.
Oh, God.
This is several years of progress.
He's doing great.
Well, you've done a good job. He at least smiles and attempts to be polite.
Yes. This whole princess thing has not helped. Certainly with at least his,
Ego?
yes. His perception of
Yes.
really things. But everyone deserves a chance.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you're a good man for providing them for him.
Thank you. I feel he can earn himself here with helping us with Jandar. He's already done so with this princess. But I think it will help him. This fight with Jandar will certainly not be easy.
No,
I think it may humble him a bit,
I hope so.
especially seeing all of you fight. He is talented, but he is not exceptionally gifted or anything.
Certainly.
He is just good with a blade.
I have a question.
Of course.
Was Fjordain gifted anything in return from this elvish kingdom for the return of their princess?
I'm not sure. I can find out.
Please.
Get back to you.
I ask because we know that there is a gold mine in question.
Right.
And the Duke of Commerce would be quite interested in such a thing.
Yes. I'm sure they were. I can find out. By dinner time as well, when you're all back.
Thank you.
Of course.
Side question: do we know the Elven Kingdom? Are they high elves?
They would be, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it was definitively
Have we-
told to you.
Do we know anything about this elven? I guess I wouldn't, but
Sheila told you about the fact that there was an elven kingdom that was warring with the other kingdom across the sea in the continent of Cantor over the fact that the princess had gone missing and fighting over a gold mine.
Oh, so he ended a war. Okay.
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
why there
that'll-
was a parade.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, he did a lot.
It wasn't just a princess.
Okay.
Yeah, he stopped a war between two other kingdoms, essentially by finding her and bringing her back.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they're high.
Did that fight have to do with the
The hole in the ocean?
No, there was no hole in the ocean.
See you tonight, Captain Emmerich.
All right.
The
Good luck.
You as well, friend.
the fish people.
The Aquaman?
The Aquamen, yeah.
Those are the Northern Raiders.
That's a different group of people then.
Which group of people?
The Aquamen. I mean, they... Weren't they fighting out at sea? Did they, like, escape?
They left because they don't like the rulership of the guy that took over the tribe of the Northern Aquaman.
Gotcha.
So, what's his name? Seaman?
Seaman.
The guy who's going to teach Rin's people to sail.
Yep. I know a guy. So many names. Hold on.
Colbane?
Colbane, that's it. Yes. Colbane.
Yeah. Colbane is an Aquaman that left Aqua people because he didn't like...
Aqua law. Didn't want to follow the Aqua
Right.
rules.
No, he was asked to go.
Oh, to look over the mine,
Yes.
correct? Yes.
Yeah. Essentially to run the
Yeah.
tavern there. And he couldn't turn it down because it was the leader's son that was going.
Yeah, it was Halfrin.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, say goodbye to Captain Emmerich, and then we're alone down here, correct?
Yes. Yeah, because the other people also left.
Left.
Did they? Did you ask them to go get something?
Which other people?
The Ilmater
Cloaked
people.
and
I mean,
Oh, that was
the-
last night.
that was the
last
night
night. Yes,
before.
they're not here.
They
Yes, that's
came
right.
for breakfast.
That's right.
We said we're tired. We're going to bed.
That's
Good
right.
night.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Yeah, so you were the only ones down here.
Thieves Guild.
If we need an eye kept on things going in and out of the city,
Yes.
I imagine that would be quite a few eyes,
Yes,
instead of just one person trying to keep track of every entrance and exit.
certainly.
And I imagine they'll need coin.
Yes.
I have some coins.
I also... The parade was 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, I think 4 days ago.
It is also still possible that Jondar would be receiving missives from anyone overseas if this was an arranged thing. If he is the one in charge of having her returned safely. Such a valuable woman being held by 10 men.
I think he had 10 men.
He had 10 men.
And he said that he won a fort with that. Does that not sound ludicrous to anyone else?
And he also, I believe he said that there were only a
Several of them.
A few men.
He said
right?
several, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
He did not
seem
specify a number.
to be implying a large amount of people.
No, but he said that he did take most or all of them out himself.
Sure.
Because most of his men, a couple were killed and the rest were captured.
Yes. Still, he said several people were
Yes.
there.
Mhm.
That does not seem like a sufficient force to protect such a valuable person.
Not unless they thought their position was good.
He was able to reach it.
He had a small force.
He doesn't look like the sneakiest of men. As we know, I am not a sneaky man either.
Hiding in plain sight.
We
I understand
have
what you're
the
saying.
disguise.
Yes.
Could be sneaky.
He could have been sneaky.
No, you.
Oh.
I don't think he can be sneaky.
No, and
he
that
doesn't
is
seem
again
like he could
part
be
of
very
my
sneaky.
point, is that he does not look like a man that could pull off what you all did.
He shines very brightly.
Yes. He's also very loud
Mm-hmm.
and very eager to talk.
He kind of stomped when he went up the stairs too.
Yes.
Some people act very differently when they're around, I guess, comfortable company and ready to fight.
Certainly. I worry what Jondar is attempting to procure. Mr. Pigeon. Someone who betrays the Black Flowers, I'm sure, would anticipate a great sense of vengeance brought down upon him by them. They do not seem like merciful or forgiving people. As of now, he is protected by a kingdom. An army of sorts. But I do not know if he believes that that is sufficient. Especially given this whole Ren set of circumstances. how valuable information on Ren would be to John Dar.
I think he already knows him.
Yeah,
True. A
Kinda
second date.
kind of seems like a game. Like I said,
Yes.
Perhaps somebody in the Thieves Guild would know something.
Yes, a good question.
I could look into that as well.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like me to find out when I go to them?
If they have any information upon still the moving of valuable waters, now that Wolfwater has been lost to Fjordane's finest, as well as if there is anything coming out of the mines at Greenridge beyond simple ores and metals. And if Benjamin May Sr. is even alive.
I guess he said he hasn't heard from him in a while.
2 years.
Busy man.
That's how long it's been since he wrote him. He said he doesn't answer.
Yes.
So it could have been longer than that.
Yes. But Emmeline does respond. And tells him that business is going well, and then speaks of other things that she does. He didn't say what she asks of him. Strange, isn't it, that a mother wouldn't ask her only son how he's doing?
Is it?
I think so. Perhaps she already knows how he's doing.
Do you think she's here?
No. I think she is still in Greenridge. I simply think she's being told. Much to discover. If you two are open to the idea once more of paying his office a visit this evening, particularly with information pertaining to the May family and the activities in Greenridge, and if there is anything from this Elven Kingdom. Is it Trador? Was the Elven Kingdom?
Trotter, I think, is the human
Human
kingdom,
one?
yeah. I don't think I gave you the Elvish Kingdom. I'll have to look in my notes if I named it. If not, I'll come up with one.
Okay. Whatever the Elven Kingdom's
Yeah.
name, I would say the Elven Kingdom's name as well as Trador.
Yeah, Trotter is the human one that was fighting with them.
Because there is the possibility that he was involved in either or both. You should also look for the name Ubain. Ubbein.
Who is that?
He is the current leader of the people of Homeland. Either information on him or things from him. John Dar is a man of many games.
What else did we intend to accomplish
Today,
today?
To attempt to pay a visit to the archives, we must look into several things. We are also still looking for the wizard. The one who was performing the magical experiments in the woods north of Lake Mount.
Is that wizard here?
He was in the library of Greymoor. Eladril Felur?
Phylor.
Phylor? Yeah, okay.
Emmerich's still in the room, right?
No, he left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just you guys.
Okay, so none of the weird people either?
Nope, they have not come back yet this morning.
Okay.
If you can handle the archive research without me, we
Leaving
could
the Thieves Guild
accomplish
to you.
2 things at once.
Yes. Is there anything you want us to look for in the archives for you?
Nothing in particular, no.
Right. I also think it might still be valuable to look for people who might not be exactly what they say they are.
I found him.
Nice.
He's the
Yeah, you were told he was a Dampier.
He's definitely a Dampier.
I thought he was a vampire.
I have vampire written down before.
She might have told you then that he was a vampire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's a Dampier.
Correct. Yes.
Thank you.
So there's nothing else we should...
Can anyone else think of anything they would like for Shay to look into at the Thieves Guild?
I am looking for the mirror still.
I will inquire
Magical items.
in a roundabout fashion.
Don't talk about Oberon.
I won't mention Ron. Not a single
Uncle
bit.
Ron lost his mirror.
Or
It's
tits.
my Uncle Ron. He lost a mirror.
Don't mention tits either.
If you see
Absolutely
it,
not.
if anyone's seen it, it looks like this, and I'll show you the drawing of it.
How big is it?
Oh no.
Have you just been showing people a rectangle?
What?
No, it's like a circular hand mirror.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
hand mirror. Okay, so
No,
like
it's-
just a circle with a stick.
Yeah.
Does her
It's very
drawing
very
of it
specific. It's got
look
like.
I thought it was in
reminiscent
crayon.
of a hand
yeah, but it
mirror?
still looks
Yeah,
the right
it's
way.
just-
Okay, okay.
I could assume, based on the shape and the fact that it would have a handle, that it was intended to be a hand mirror.
Yep.
Is it about...
Or is it your size?
I haven't seen it.
That's Ron's
It's not
mirror.
for me. Yeah, it's for Master Oberon.
Like he can expand and shrink objects, so
Technically, it's Titanius, but
Does it have her name on it?
I don't think so. But it looks like this, and there's like flowers on it. I'll be like,
Oh,
there's like
familiarize
flowers.
myself with this drawing of the mirror.
It's a pretty good drawing. Like it's crayon, but it's a pretty. Like he sat down with me and told
He was
me.
like, yes, that's it
Yeah.
exactly. Very good,
I
Dan.
got a smiley
Get out
face
there.
in the fog.
Yeah, I'll familiarize myself with that image of the mirror, and I'll stand up and gather myself and
Oh,
take
Shay.
another glance over the table.
one more thing. You can acquire about maybe some stolen magical items.
Anything in particular?
Nope. Just looking for what they're fencing.
Understood.
Maybe a little bit more of this, and I'll just pull out a stick of dynamite. They got any extra?
Is that magic?
Yes. Put
You
it back.
looking for anything in particular outside of the dynamite, young nest?
No.
I mean, I'm already going to be there. If there was something you were looking for, I could
Nope.
possibly procure it.
Magical items or magical dynamite. I'll just wink at you.
All right.
Is that a sex thing?
No, Marcus.
That was my
Holy shit. Did they have... You were... No, never mind.
Take my leave.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to exit?
Yeah. I'll see what I know. Mr. Pigeon and Twig have to bounce.
Yeah, I was just saying we have to.
Yeah, I know
we
you
should
guys
head
gotta
out.
leave.
For me to let my dog out.
So, yeah, just in case they talk about anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What would the excuse be for Mr. Pigeon and Twig dipping?
Prepping for this
You
evening.
should get
Yeah.
ready for that.
Okay. Would you guys go with them? Because I'm probably not going to get... Like, I might have them... If you want me to just autopilot you to the point where they get to the archives, I can do that, and then we
Yeah,
can
that
do that
seems
next week, or well, the week after next.
Yeah, because it wouldn't take a lot of prep for the breaking in. I would just do what I did last time and have like normal plain clothes ready, so
Ready
that I
to
don't
go.
look like Mr.
Sure,
Pigeon.
set out
Instead,
so
look
that way
like a
you can do
normal
that.
guy.
Sure.
Bring that
Okay.
stuff with me.
Cool. Yeah, so they're going to prepare for that. Shay takes his leave, so it's just the three of you now.
Okay. Do you want us to get to the archive stuff or no? It's up to you.
I mean, you can roleplay that and getting to there, and then we'll probably stop. It's like 9:15, so if there's other things you guys want to talk about before there or en route,
Okay.
because you're going to have to get picked up by the Wanderer.
I mean, I would very much like to have a conversation with the Wanderer.
Sure.
I was going to ask if
Yeah,
anybody's
absolutely.
around. I would go upstairs and ask that we be called
Sure.
here early.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that you've done that.
Okay.
And yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything else, then I'll have him enter.
Cool.
Yep.
Good night, guys.
It'll be not next week, the week after. She and I have a wedding.
Okay, she did say that. I didn't
Yeah.
remember. Okay,
Yep.
she did.
Good night, guys.
Daniel, I would probably be putting her hands in Mr. Pigeon's makeup stuff and just kind of like working it onto Marcus's head.
I'm gonna be deep in thought trying to solve the many-threaded mysteries as this child slathers me in makeup. Like a...
Clown milk.
Oh. Let's see.
Remember, you don't want to plant just one crop. It's not good.
Absolutely. I wonder if John Doer's goal is to... A man like him can't be satisfied with just feeling safe or protected from the Black Flowers. Do you know what I mean? He's looking for this friend, seemingly at all times. He's a man that must want absolution and certainty.
It also feels kind of scary that there is a war about this princess.
Yes.
They found her here.
Yes. That is why I'm trying to have them look for information about it.
If
It's-
two people were fighting over something and someone else had it, I think they'd both be pretty angry at that person.
It's also why I found it incredibly suspicious that it was a fort that was so easily sieged by Benjamin May, and less than a dozen men. There are many things that are curious here, and I'm attempting to have them assist us in uncovering whatever this conspiracy might be. I don't know what John Dar would want. We've never been to this foreign kingdom, either of them. And we know very little of what they have to trade other than this mine.
From the outside, it just seems like a form of, I guess, starting as espionage and now infiltration.
Certainly.
There were many elven guards, which I don't find normal.
Here.
It's odd. I don't know why a human kingdom would employ so many elven guards in a very important prison
Absolutely.
for war criminals.
Absolutely.
So
This
it seems like he's succeeded.
Yes. Yeah, this is the human kingdom. Fjordan and Arbor are the two human kingdoms on the East Coast.
And John Doerr is an elf too, right?
The High Elf.
Yeah.
What about the king?
Human.
Human.
Though you have not seen him. You have.
And Benjamin
He could be an
was
alien.
human too, right?
Yeah, Benjamin was human as well. Yeah, most of the guards that you have seen outside, pretty much all of them are human. It's just the ones
Just the
in
prison was elf.
Yeah.
Yes, we do not know John Dar's true identity. As I said, he was a servant of the Black Flowers, but has now isolated himself.
Yeah, that's definitely not his real name.
Yes.
I think the black flowers might have been the one who stole the mirror.
Possibly.
Oberon saw someone suspicious that day.
Steal the mirror, or just what you lived in, like a hut, right? Like a cabin, a house, a mansion, a tree, all on the ground. A pig's den.
It's like a.
It's like a summer house.
Right?
Would it be like akin to like a Rivendell or Lothlorien kind of?
Yeah, in that kingdom, absolutely.
Yeah.
You would for sure not have been in like his private studies in the actual like main.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You probably I'd picture that as like a not like a guest house, but like a summer house type of thing. I mean, if he's hiding you from Titania, he's not gonna have you in like his office.
Oh, I didn't know if I was a secret from Titania. I thought I was just a pet.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was really secret, but
No, I guess it could have been in his. That was just, I guess, in my head when I like
it's a secret
visualized
that I'm
it.
here, but it's
For
not,
sure, absolutely.
It wasn't a secret that I existed in the first
No,
place.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
So, do you know what the suspicious person looked like?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And you didn't tell us sooner?
I mean, we haven't met him. I don't think.
What do you mean you don't think?
I haven't seen anyone who looked like him yet. So, if I saw someone who looked like
You've
him,
seen me alter my appearance, right? She does have true sight. Does she?
How wild would that be?
My bones. You've seen me alter my appearance, right?
I can do that too.
Right. So, what did this person look like?
He's an elf,
Uh-huh.
and
Tall elf? Like the guards we killed?
Mm-hmm.
Great. They're everywhere.
he had really light skin and
Uh-huh.
long hair. It's kind of.
And I'm just gonna do this.
I think it was really long.
Like, and then now I'm gonna go down here.
I'll gesture to my hair, which again goes to my ass.
Maybe like that. It was in a ponytail. That's what.
Mine's braided.
Did I see this man or did?
You didn't see it.
I
It was
didn't see him.
described to
How
you.
long's John Doe's
didn't-
hair?
Pretty damn long.
I
Ass
saw a picture of
to
John
ass?
Doe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
It was absolutely not John.
It was not. No.
Yeah, he's like grayish,
Yeah, he's got like silvery
His
gray
hair.
hair.
This
Yeah, but you said very pale, right?
light skinned.
Light skinned.
Yeah, very
Okay.
pale.
Just
with-
elfish pale.
Yeah, auburn hair, reddish hair. Like,
Okay.
do I know anyone with that color? Like shades, probably. A hair color like that,
Okay.
and gray eyes.
Gray eyes? Fuck, is that normal? Gray eyes?
I think. I had a drawing of this guy too, right? I think I had a crayon
You
drawing
have
of
a
this
crayon
guy.
Yeah, I
drawing
think
of
you
this
did.
guy.
When he was just describing, yes, I'd pull it out.
Could you change yourself to look like this person?
I can certainly try.
Okay.
I'll also tell you that you also know that Hellister had auburn hair also.
Yeah, he kind of looked like Alistair, but he's not an elf,
But he's not an elf.
and he
He didn't look anything like him
and he
other
had
than
green
the hair color.
eyes.
He had green eyes.
Yeah.
Literally only the hair color.
You'd be surprised
color like-
what someone
like
can do
Alistair.
with equipment like Mr. Pigeon.
But he didn't look like him. I don't think he looked like him. Alistair had nice eyes. Follow my drawing. He has real angry eyes. Like,
He's got like the eyebrows. Oh, okay. Like a threat.
he also out of character. I'll just describe this drawing. But he's wearing dark gray like hooded robes.
Mm-hmm.
Has a symbol of a silver ankh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the symbol is on the robes.
On the road.
Yeah.
Chest, back, lapel.
It was like
Like lapel.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a fancy man.
That's what I typically do. I wear my symbol when I break into the Feywild.
has a bright blue gem at its center.
I'm scared now.
And it's suspended by.
It's got the space stone. We're fucked.
This sounds like a necklace the way it's described here. I think it might be a necklace.
Yeah, let me look.
I'm so scared. Don't say a
'cause it's a
necklace.
silver ankh with bright blue gem
No,
at its
it's
center.
not.
It's not.
It's not a necklace.
Suspended by thin silver strands emblazoned on. Oh, the gem
Yes,
is.
correct.
And at the center of that is another gem, that's like orange.
Oh shit, he's got the mind
And
stones.
inside of that is a blue one. And then down the handle are marks winding down the handle and vanishing around the sides with small flowers.
Wait, what handle? Oh, for the
Of the
mirror?
ankh.
The Ankh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Small flowers carved into it.
Should I do it? No, right? I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
no.
my Ankh looks like a balloon.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Pigeon!
I didn't even try to visualize it. I'm like, I tried, and then I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Master Rowan helped me with this picture, this drawing
Now
too.
it's a lollipop.
I'd say the drawing is pretty.
John, can you take a picture of that and put it in the Discord?
Yeah, dude. Hold on.
It's so important.
There's gems in the
It's so
whole-
so it's
So in
it's
the
blue,
center is a-
orange, blue.
Yeah.
in the center of the Ankh, the opening of the Ankh.
Let's go Broncos.
So
Right.
it's in the center is bright blue.
Uh huh.
Blue.
No,
Bright-
it's just bright blue and then bright orange. There's not a third blue one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. You had them
Yeah, so
sandwiched.
orange
yeah.
and then
Gotcha.
blue and then orange.
So nothing familiar, no history check. You sure?
You would not know.
Okay.
Sounds like a delicious creamsicle blueberry lollipop.
Mm-hmm.
When I said I
Yeah,
hadn't
good.
seen him, that I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, that's pretty distinct. I haven't seen anybody like that.
I haven't either. That's
Nope.
why I didn't say anything.
I wish you would have said something. I would have had Shay look for that shit at the Thieves Guild.
I don't.
You don't know what that symbol means? It looks...
All those
As a
thieves-
religious man, does that equate to any deity that I would have any sense of awareness of?
all the thieves we met were humans.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't mean they don't worship the same deity.
Or know things.
You know, because they've stolen a lot. You know they steal, right, Dandelion?
Agreed.
What do you know what stealing is, right?
Yeah, I know what stealing is.
Yeah, they steal.
The thieves?
Yes,
Why would they do that?
because that's what they do. Because fuck a 9 to 5.
What?
They don't like to work, so they steal.
That sounds like a lot of work. for someone
So
who doesn't
you
like
would
to
not
work.
associate that with a god in particular, but you would associate that with like continuation and creation of life.
Yeah, resurrection.
Yes.
They were nice. They helped us.
Yes, they did.
She said there were like vines towards
Do you want
the
to read
edge.
the?
Yes! Thank you.
And that's also the drawing of the mirror at the top
Okay.
that I keep describing. I really should just. Like,
Should draw them.
I gotta get some crayons.
Yeah.
The Ankh is suspended by the strands, or the
I think
gem,
the
is
gem
supposed to be
is.
suspended
Oh,
by
see,
strands.
I just can't visualize things. I can't
Yeah,
do it.
so it's like where there's like space in
Yeah, between the gems.
Like a
It
tennis, like
it
a
looks like
racket.
a delicious tennis
Yeah.
racket.
Yeah, kind of.
What?
Yep.
What? I don't know the fuck you're saying.
So like if you picture a circle and
Okay.
there's a gem at the center and there's silver strands that are wrapped around portions of it holding it in the center.
Okay.
And then there's an orange gem.
Yeah, dude, come
Inside.
on, look at that.
Why is there a circle? I don't
Yeah.
understand. So it's connected to the circle?
Yeah,
So it's a
that's- 'cause
fucking
that's-
tennis racket with an Ankh in the center.
No, the Ankh is the
The
top of
racket.
the Ankh is the circle.
What the fuck?
So,
What are you saying?
Hold on.
Ankh, right?
Okay,
And
we have
then
an
in
Ankh.
That, in
Okay.
that circular, like, oval
Is it like a
opening.
hollow Ankh? Is that what you would say? Hollow?
No, the opening of
Yeah,
the
like
oval
that.
at the height
And in
is
there
where the
is where
gem
the gem
is.
Yeah, but you're saying like strands and what do you?
Yeah, so that tied to the top of this.
So it's suspended.
Yes.
Like I
correct.
can
The gem
correct,
is
the gem
suspended.
flick it
in
and
that
it'll
opening.
swing.
Theoretically.
It's
Okay.
emblazoned on a.
But yes,
on a
this
rope.
Yes, I understand.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Dude, my drawing was pretty good. Look at that.
Other than the side pieces are missing.
The cross. Across.
The cross?
Yeah, on
Across
the
this
Ankh.
way.
Listen, alright? I was focused on the spooky gems.
Yeah, this guy's got 2 out of
And
6.
then-
We're fucked.
Weird vine-like things that disappear and they have flowers on it.
Oh, now there's flowers. Oh my god.
There were always flowers.
I give up.
Flowers.
Flowers
Yeah,
are carved into the physical surface of it.
Just if I ever see this man, I'm burning him.
Ankh
Complex
on man
embroidery.
who took mirror.
Maybe. He's only seen.
Question mark.
Probably.
Maybe. Underline.
Also, it's the he was laughing.
Yes.
He was laughing.
What do you want? How? Could
Yeah,
you mimic
like
it?
how?
I wasn't there.
You weren't like, how would you describe it? Yeah, was it like that, or was it like he? You know, like he thought of a joke in
He would
his
have
own
told
head.
you it was maniacal laughter. Dandelion probably would not equate that word to anything.
Maniacal laughter.
No.
Marcus, would you
Actually, I'd
please?
probably say it in Sylvan. I don't think he would have told me in common.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that word. What are you saying?
Like really scary.
Scary laughter?
Yeah. Maybe like that.
Love.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk to Master O'Brien and he can explain it better. I can't draw laughter.
Marcus, about that wizard.
Yeah.
Was he described to you? Did your father describe him?
Eladril
Yes.
was not described by my father.
Yeah, you just had the
Yes.
name,
That
and
was
then Elena told you.
Elena telling us
He's
about.
a vampire wizard who made the Vine Man.
Correct.
No, not Eladril. The other wizard.
Oh, Galeth?
The eaten
Sarkin?
one. Yes.
That's a
No,
different
my
wizard.
father did not give me a description. Did he give me a physical description? I don't have one.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just wizard.
Generic evil wizard man named Galeth Sarkin. I figured it would be appropriate for us to look into him as well at the archives. See
Yes.
whether or not there's any information on him or his studies.
Keep an open mind.
Yes.
Evil's a strong word
Yes.
for a man that was to be executed.
Certainly. I think the theft of a child is a wicked act.
Right. So a town should burn.
Didn't say that.
Well, that's what happened.
Yes, it is. More information is needed.
Nope.
It'd be pretty bad if he knew that was going to happen too. Or
The
thought
wizard?
that might happen. Mhm.
Certainly.
It's like stealing the princess.
Something like that, sure.
Mhm.
Well, let's see what information we can gather. I'm going to leave my armor here, just so this way I do not draw any attention to myself.
Yeah, definitely don't wear that out and about.
Yeah.
You have a cloak, right?
Yes, I have the one from Shay.
Perfect.
And now the top of your head is white.
Definitely helps me blend in.
My face.
Oh,
Makes you
God.
look older.
Thank you. It's definitely helpful. I'm going to go get changed and be prepared to die.
Why?
Oh, you know.
You're already free.
Yes, I have no idea if they are going to be very actively looking for me in the streets of the city, though.
Probably.
That's why I disguised you.
Yes.
But we know who will be looking for you.
Yes, and ideally the Wanderer's carriage is capable of keeping us safe.
As you say that, you hear the door open again and heavy footsteps walk down, and you see the Wanderer mask on his head.
Your carriage awaits.
Magnus Barnes. And I'll pull a chair.
He walks over and just sits next to you.
Yes,
How do you speak with him?
they cast a ritual. Speak with dead.
So they use his physical body.
Yes,
I'm assuming it's in the tombs.
yes, I keep it preserved.
Would you mind if we speak with him?
Of course not, they have already informed me.
Perfect.
They will be waiting for you there.
Thank you.
Of course. He cannot be truly resurrected. He died of old age. But his body is preserved, and has been by myself and my predecessors.
Thank you for your assistance.
Of course. Anything to fix this horrid shadow over the city.
We will do all that we can.
Thank you.
Of course.
ready when you guys are.
I'm ready to go.
You said this spell is a ritual.
Yes.
Does it have a cost? I only ask because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Just some incense. Plant matter. And herbs.
Understood. But you need the body of the one who has died.
Yes. His state has been artificially extended all this time. So that it cannot decompose.
Understood. I am ready then if you all are.
Yep.
Yeah.
The carriage awaits. He turns and begins to walk up the stairs. That's where we'll call it for the night. You guys are loading into the back of the carriage.
Marcus, it's still bloody. Jesus.
Sorry. Got a lot of blood.
Heal yourself.
I'm fine.
Probably sleep another night.
I know, I'm still exhausted.
More and more and more.
And more. And more. Whoa.
Summoned him back.
Been summoned.
Welcome back.
Friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. Littlein, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. CMS, thank you for the Tier 3 sub. Genuinely, we appreciate it immensely. You still are not allowed to leave, though.
also
You
for
will be
the,
trapped here forever.
Interjection?
Yes,
via-
the single bit interjection with the voice that happened somehow.
Kappa.
Kappa. But genuinely, thank you very, very much. We appreciate everybody immensely. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the Veiled Forest of Orvigo. We have a few episodes of that left. And then Tuesday with the City of Oshawamp at 7. And we will not be back next Friday for Adoris because Sarah and I have something we need to take care of. We're going to a wedding for one of my college friends. And then we will be back the following Sunday, theoretically, and then the next Tuesday, and then the next Friday again. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you next time. CMS, your endeavors.